All right, I'm gonna keep these sunglasses on until excuse me, until I know that we are live. And if we are live, well then hey, at least we look good. All right, let's see. La 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 la. Okay, we are live, and I got these on. What the hell? It's Friday, ladies and gents. This is gonna be titled how to add 10 new patients today with zero in ad spend. Happy Friday. Also, what's with the limited mindsets? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'll take these godforsaken things off. I know I said that today was going to be a live training on getting patients to schedule and to show, which we will get to. But today my time is very limited because I'm leaving for Spain in a few hours. And so that's fun. First time out of the country in a while. But as for today, I'm going to make this relatively short and sweet. Firstly, to start with, how to add 10 new patients this week without spending a dime in advertising spend. And when I tell you this, you might be thinking, oh, okay, yeah, I already know this, but a lot of you are just not doing it. And that is taking advantage of the current list of patients that you have. And it doesn't mean, well, it means two things, but how can we increase the value of one patient? For those of you that I've seen in the comment sections, like, oh, I shouldn't be out to money grab. If that is the first thought that comes to your mind when I say how to increase the value of one patient, then get out of business because you're not made for it. And that's not from a money hungry standpoint. That's from a standpoint of if you have a service that is of great value, that could potentially save somebody's life, greatly benefit somebody's life, then it's your moral and ethical duty to get that to as many people who need it as possible. So to increase the value of one patient to you, few things. Number one, if you're cash, increase your prices. Increase them by a little bit. It'll make your patients value you more. It'll make them take this plan of care and value that more, to get more seriously. And it will help you take yourself more seriously. And you'll have higher self-esteem, which means that you'll be better able to project utmost certainty when presenting said plan of care. Secondly, what sort of maintenance or continuation program you can get your patients into, because everybody should be doing that. Now, I know there will be some people in here saying, well, I make somebody better in 3 sessions. Well, that's great. But chances are, if you have some sort of expertise in the healthcare world, you can continue to help people post 3 visits. You can do something with them. Like, for example, an easy example is personal training. It's like, yeah, you might purchase 12 personal training sessions. They might get you a little transformation. There's always more work to do. So provide that value for people. Thirdly, and here's kind of the point of this video, is enabling your referral base. So what you can do today and all of next week with every single patient that you have is take out a piece of paper, crack it open, take out a pen. When you're done with the patient, sit down and ask them, John, are you enjoying your stay here? By the way, guys, if you're watching this live, comment live. If you're watching recording, comment recording. And I will send you this free patient acquisition PDF, 11 steps to generating the next $10,000 for your clinic. I'll send you this for free. Comment live if you're watching live. Comment recording if you're watching the recording. Hit the like button. So homework for this week and for next week, which is a short week, Labor Day week. Go to every single one of your patients after you have your session with them. Crack open a piece of paper and say, John, do you like what I do here? Do you see its value? Are you enjoying your time here? Great. Do you have 3 people who can also benefit from my services the way that you have? You do? Great. Are you comfortable with me connecting with them? Great. Would you mind giving me names, numbers, and emails? Or maybe just names and numbers before you leave. Great. Will you get 3 from everybody? No. Will you get probably at least 1 from everybody? Yes. Will 1 out of maybe 5 become a patient? Probably. And even if you just have 20 patients, 20 times 3 is 60. That's what? You should get like 11-ish patients out of that. If you have 60 people you're seeing, that's a pretty damn good number, but all it comes from is asking. How do I get referrals? You ask. Obviously, your plan of your quality of care has to be pretty damn good, but ask and ask repeatedly. And people aren't going to get bugged by it, but they're going to forget because we're human beings and we are busy. So homework is go to your patients and get 3 names and numbers that they feel of people who could benefit from your services. Then ask them to make that connection for you. Just put in the good word so that you, your staff, can contact them and say, hey, we have a little promotion and John said that you might be interested. So that is how you can add 10 patients the next week. Get every single one of your patients, ask for 3 names, ask for a connection, and probably you should get at least 1 from everybody, and then 1 out of 5 should become a patient, and voila, you should add about 10 patients. Now, if you just have 2 patients currently, obviously, don't quote me for saying you should get 10, but hey, what the hell. Ladies and gents, hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. Hope that you stay safe. Hope that you're able to kick the feet up, relax, disconnect a little bit. The last piece here is a tiny little rant. This is something this might piss some people off. I would hope that it allows you to be a little bit reflective. But if you notice the question that I asked below, is what's stopping you from having multiple locations? It triggered a few people in the comment sections. It triggered a few people to say, well, adding locations, doesn't make you happy, or, something along the lines of, don't have a good chain, have a great link, and that sounds like projecting a little bit of insecurity, right? And I'm not saying you have to have multiple locations, right? But if you don't have multiple locations, talking bad about people who do, basically saying, oh, well, their quality of care is not that great. It's a little bit insecure. And so I would ask you, why are you having that insecurity? Do you feel like you could be doing more? If you feel that the answer is yes, that you can be doing more, don't talk down to people who are crazy successful. Learn how they did it. Learn how they keep that quality of care. Flip that mindset around. Have a fantastic weekend, ladies and gents. And I'll be coming to you from Spain next week.